Hello, good evening. My name is Paul, and today I want to share with you what I have titled Do What You Love. Let us assume that you have only a few days to live. I want you to cast your mind back and look at what you would have loved to do, what you would have loved to achieve. What is it that you would love to remember at the very last moment of your life? What is it that will give you an eternal joy that I finally did it? That is likely what you love. There are so many people here in the world today who are not doing what they love. They are not doing what they are passionate about. A lot of people haven't even discovered it yet. What they love, what they want to do, what they want to be. They don't know. They've not discovered it yet. And the reason is simple. It's because they've not made effort. Because in most cases, I find out that what we love is not just going to keep running to us. We have to search it out. And from a book that I read recently, I learned that the best way for you to discover what you love is to discover, first of all, what you do not love. What is it that you don't like? What is it that you cannot stand? Itemize these things. When you discover what you do not like, there's tendency that you have a smaller option to choose from, and from there you will be able to find out or look and locate what is it that you like, what is it that you love. So it is my desire to encourage somebody today to go find out what you love. See, I currently wish that I know what I know now 10 years ago. Imagine if I know that I can be doing this video, for instance, 10 years ago. Imagine if I knew that I am interested in public speaking. Imagine if I know that I could write 10 years ago. Imagine if I have read the books that I am reading now or that I have read recently 10 years ago. Imagine if I have been doing some of the things that I'm doing now 10, 15, 20 years ago. I definitely would not be here. All right. So the inability or the failure for you to find out what you love or do what you love, there are people who have found out what they love. There are people who have not even find it out at all. They've not even discovered it at all. So if you have not discovered what you love, you don't know what you are passionate about, it is your responsibility. I used to wish that, what I need to know, I will just know it. That it will just, by intuition, that I will just know what I need to know. Unfortunately, life is not like that. You have to dig deep. You have to search. And most of the people who do not find out what they love, you know what happens to them? They do whatever it is that is available. They make the tiniest little efforts. So if you are not willing to make effort, there's very high tendency that you will never discover what you love. You will keep doing what other people are doing. You will keep repeating the mistakes of the past. And what is the mistake of the past? The mistake of the past is that people do what people ask them to do. They engage in activities that people suggest to them. It is not bad. People can suggest something to you, but I need you to sit down personally and ask yourself, what do I want to do? What is it that I want to do? I have seen people who what they love to do is to write. I've seen people who have been cooking, and they love it. I mean, they love cooking. I've seen people who love to help people in terms of medical, so they are medical doctors. And I've seen people who love small little things. I mean, tiny things. People who love social activities. People who are organizing events, and they are becoming something reasonable from just doing that. All right. So we are no longer in a conventional world. A conventional world is a kind of world where people are doing these professional things that the world has itemized out for them. But things are changing. I mean, things have changed. So we no longer live in that world where you just have to be on a queue and on a straight line, and continue straight, and never, look left or right. Just make sure you are focusing on just one thing, especially that which is acceptable in the public eye. We are no longer in that world now. So it is my aim tonight to encourage somebody to go find out what is it that you love, what is it that you would want to do, and let it be on the list of the things that I did. What is that thing? It is your responsibility to find it out, discover it, search for it, right? And don't just discover it, but do it at the same time. Do it at the same time. It is very, very, very important. See, I wrote down here in my book that what you love has the very high possibility that you have an innate ability to do it. So why won't you want to do something that you have an innate ability to do, something that you are talented to do, something that it's in you. You can do. They wake you up any time of the day or night. You are good to go. So why wouldn't you want to do such a thing? Why won't you want to do something that you have a natural ability to achieve or to do? Why won't you want to do something that you are passionate about? Why won't you want to do something that you truly, truly love? Why won't you want to do something that will impact, that will put your name somewhere in gold? All right? Why won't you want to do something that makes you feel satisfied, at peace with yourself? Why would you not want to do that? That is something that you love. See, if you are doing something you love, it does not matter whether they pay you for it. You are enjoying doing it. As the mere doing it, you are enjoying it. There have been times that I have had opportunities to talk to people, to talk to youths especially. After I finish speaking with them, I just go, as I'm leaving, as I'm departing, there's joy radiating in my heart, even though they've not paid me. There's joy, there's feeling that's flowing from within me, and I'm just happy and just feeling good. You want to feel that thing that I'm talking about. You want to feel that rush in your head, that even though they've not given you anything, you are just happy. You're feeling fulfilled. You are loving that which you have done. So it is your responsibility to find out what it is. It took me years to be able to discover myself. It took me years to be able to discover what I love. So I'm not saying it's going to take you years, but I'm saying it is high time you set out. In case you have not already, set out now. Go and begin to look for, research for what you love. What do you love? What do you love to do? This is very important in this current world. It is very, very important. All right. So, and I want to also say, don't settle for anything. A lot of people in the world today, they are settling for anything. Whatever it is that people throw at them, they sincerely, this is evil. This is wrong. Don't take everything that people throw at you. For instance, I choose my friends right now. People might say, okay, Paul is my friend, Abe is my friend. But the truth is that I choose my friend. I know who my friend is. I have gotten to the level where I choose my friend. I decide what I do. I decide where I go. I don't just do anything. I don't just do everything that appears that do me. No, I do what I truly choose to do. I chose to do this video. I chose to make this video. There are a lot of things that are discouraging, that are kind of drawing back for me. But because I love to do it, so I'm doing it. And I believe that it is making sense to at least somebody. And that's why I'm doing it. And it's me. I'm feeling fulfilled, because it's something I want to put my words out there. I'm writing a book right now. And each day I read through some of the things that I have written, I am feeling fulfilled. This is my mentality. This is my passion. I was talking to a friend yesterday, a friend who lives in Poland. I was talking to him. I was saying that the best thing that I will achieve in my life is to be able to write my own story. So this may be something you're passionate about. I want to be able to write my own story, and I don't just want to write. I want to put it in the hands of so many people in the world. I need people to read some of the things that I have personally been through. I need people to read some of the things that I have experienced. You know, I'm not the only one that probably have such experience, but one thing about experience that it is peculiar. It is special to me. You may have had something similar. You may have had a similar experience with me, but the truth is that your experience is different from mine. Mine is peculiar to me. Yours is peculiar to you. And I want to write it down. And I began to write it down, and I want to put it in the hands of people. And that's one of the things that I'm doing here, using this platform called Facebook. All right. So I am using it to put out my story, to put out my mentality, to display what it is that is within me. And I am loving it. And that's why I am saying to somebody today, find what you love. Ask yourself, sit yourself down and call your name and say, what do you love? What would you want to do? What would you want to do? I heard a story recently, and they said there was a survey in the hospital. I think that this happened in the US. And they gathered old men and women who are, probably going to die soon. And they were interviewed and asked, what is it that you would have loved to do in your life that you didn't do? Or what did you regret most? And it was discovered that a lot of them, majority of them, said that the things that they regret were the things that they would love to do, but they never did. So I'm sure I don't want this to be the lot of anyone that is listening to me or that will watch this video. Go out there, take risk. If it is bicycle you want to ride, go and buy a bicycle. Save money and buy a bicycle. You want to play football, go and begin to learn to play football. You want to, whatever it is you want to do, you want to study, it may take you years to get there in case it requires fund or finance. But you can begin to save the money little by little. Rome was not built in a day. So it may not happen now, but you can make it happen. Whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is you want to achieve, you can make it happen. It is in you. I was talking, just like I was saying that I was talking to a friend in Poland yesterday, and I was telling him, I said, see, the fact that I am here today, it's a product of not giving up. It's a product of working hard. And working hard now is not going to the farm and making sure I cultivate 200 hips in a day. No, it's mental work. And understanding perfectly what I want to do. I have a picture of my future in my head every day. I have a picture of my future. I have a picture of where I want to go in front of me. And this is as a result of the things that I want to, that I love, the things that I'd love to achieve it. I want, if my story will be written, that some of these things will be included, that these are some of the things that I did. These are some of the things that I achieved. And knowing that will give me peace. Our days are limited. We are going to die soon. I used to be afraid of death. When somebody talks about death, I'll be afraid. They say, no, don't talk about death. But the truth is that we are going to die. So right now, I'm beginning to think, okay, when I die, what will happen to me? When I die, who will remember me? What will the world remember me for? What will somebody talk about me after I have died? Because we are all going to die. Whether we like it or not, we are going to die. We are here temporarily. And if you look at yourself very well, you see that your body is even failing. Okay, maybe for those who are younger than 20 now, they may not feel it yet. But as you grow old, as you turn 30, 40, 50, you find out that your body is naturally deteriorating. Your body will be naturally deteriorating. So we are nearing death. We are going to die, whether we like it or not. But when we die, what will somebody remember you for? What will this world remember you for? What will you remember yourself for? That's another question. What will you remember yourself for? This is very, very important. These are some of the ways for you to discover what you love, what you are passionate about, what would you want to achieve with your life. It's your life. But that your life can be an investment somewhere. If you channel it well, it is very, very, very important. So as I round up now, I'm going to say a few more things as per importance or why you need to find out what you love. I wrote here that when you do what you love, you do it for yourself. So if you want to do something for yourself, you may have been doing something for people. You know, you have been running errands for people, you have been working for your boss, you have been studying and doing whatever it is. See, what you love is what you do for yourself. What you love is what you do for yourself. So, in other words, whatever you love, do it because you are doing it for yourself. You know who you are. Okay, I'm saying you know who you are when you do what you love, because what you love is embedded in who you are. Who you are is embedded in what you love. What you love is embedded in who you are. I hope that is clear to somebody. So doing what you love is the shortest way to happiness. Doing what you are passionate about, doing what is fascinating to you is the shortest route to happiness. It is the shortest route to joy. It is the shortest route to staying happy and healthy. This is very, very important. This is very important. You say, Abibadan, thank you. I say Abibadan is always singing, is always writing, and whenever he's talking to me about this, he's dancing and say, yeah, Paul, I've not done this. See, this is the beauty of doing what you love. And you know, the thing is that a lot of people haven't discovered is that I cannot do what he does. So I am not happy. I mean, if I'm doing what he does now, for instance, I won't be happy. He will not give me joy. And so that's why it is important for you as an individual to find out what is it that you love, what is it that you want to do that you will enjoy. It is very, very, very important. I said it is one of the best ways to discovering yourself. Doing what you love is one of the best ways to discovering yourself. And discovering yourself is the best thing you can ever do for yourself. Honestly, it is the best thing. The best thing that you can ever do for yourself is discovering yourself. Finally, I said it is the best way, it is the best thing you can do for others. It is the best thing you can do for yourself. At the same time, it is the best thing that you can do for others. So, I have come to the end of this video. I just want to make it short. I want to make it just to inspire somebody. I want you to go out there, do whatever it is you love. If you like teaching, go and teach. You like talking, go and talk. I talk. I was with somebody today, and I talk and talk and talk. You know, by the time I was leaving, I felt relieved. You like talking, go and talk. You like dancing, go and dance. You like singing, sing. You like studying, study. You like reading, you like writing, write. I have not finished my first book. I already got the title. In fact, I've written a page and a half of my second book right now. That is knowing, I mean, that's one of the importance of knowing what you love and doing it as well. So don't just know it, do it as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to be here again, God willing, next week. Thank you. Please do share it, and you know, this may be able to help somebody. So do share it with somebody. And I am still inviting people to join my club. Some people have registered already. It is called ABPL Life Share Millionaires Club, ALS Millionaires Club. So it's going to be based on social media. So I'm going to be teaching my mentality. I'm going to be teaching some of the things, many things that I have learned through these years. I'll be sharing personal story, personal experience. So if you want to learn some of these things that I have learned, this is the best medium for you. Thank you so much. Bye.